Good morning, Mustangs! Today is Tuesday, December 15th, and it is an S5 day. Today for lunch we have chicken quesadilla. The SAT word of the day is impeccable, which means perfect and flawless. Today on the show we have a story about a soccer referee and an interview with Norwood alumni Dave Butler. So sit back and relax because NHS Update starts right now.
Good morning, Mustangs, and welcome to the show. I'm Bernard Belande.
And I'm Alessandra Varon. Friendship Club will be hosting its annual karaoke holiday party this Thursday in the dining hall from 2:30 to 3:30. Please come and bring your holiday cheer. Get your ugly holiday sweaters ready. On December 23rd, you can pay $1 and enter into Student Council's Ugly Sweater Competition. There will be a cash prize to a winner in each grade. Student Council will also be hosting a food drive to benefit the Norwood Food Pantry during the month of December. Please drop off non-perishables in the Dean's Suite. We will make a drop-off to the food pantry before winter break. Student Council will meet this Wednesday in room 325. All members should attend.
Attention seniors, $20 for cap and gown money is due by the 21st to Mr. Cormier. Cash or check is accepted, and checks should be made payable to Norwood High School. Now we have a special guest who is going to be giving a presentation in the auditorium tonight. Here's Danny Sullivan in the studio with more.
Good morning, NHS. I'm not Danny Sullivan. I'm Ron Marshley. I'm covering for him today. I'm here with Dave Butler, a former NHS alumni. What year did you graduate NHS, and why are you here today?
Good morning. Graduated in 1982, and I'm here to meet the students of my old high school. I travel all over the world speaking to colleges and high schools, and I felt it a loss that I haven't come back and spoken to Norwood High, where I know there's just great, terrific students.
And what was your experience like as a student here at NHS?
Well, I'm going to be frank, it was not very positive for me in the sense of my behavior. The school was fantastic, and there was a lot to offer, which I know there still is now. But I had a lot of difficulties and a lot of struggles, and I'll be quite frank, I graduated about 350 rank out of about 500. I don't say that with pride, but I turned it into a success story.
And what do you hope that students learn here today?
That they as well can be independent, be creative, be bold, and have a successful journey when they leave the school and bring what they've learned here with them as a foundation, which is certainly what worked for me traveling around the world.
And could you explain to the students here at NHS, what is Youth Futures International?
Youth Futures International is an international service organization that high school students and college students can go abroad to countries like Ghana and India and Brazil in the future and actually volunteer right in the field. If you want to be a doctor, you can come to India and actually observe surgeries and go to medical school in high school while you're still a high school student. If you want to do community service work, you can come to Ghana, West Africa, and you can volunteer teaching kids in the school about health ed topics. If you're a soccer player, we have an international soccer program in London for boys and girls soccer players where we partner with professional football teams and then do community service projects. So it's about getting students like you and your peers out in the field.
All right, well, thank you. And that's all we have today. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Ronnie. The Spirit Club will be selling candy canes or candy grams at lunch from now until December 18th. To get into the holiday spirit, buy a candy cane for a friend for $1. Delivery will be Christmas week. All proceeds benefit Globe Santa. All Spirit Club members are reminded of a brief meeting this Friday to come and get candy cane sales. We have a story up next about a varsity soccer player who's found a way to stay on the field post-season. Grace Gillis and Emily Rooney report.
Megan Giambanco has a passion for all things soccer.
I wanted to start reffing because I play the game, so I like to think that I know it kind of well.
But being a referee isn't always just standing on the sidelines.
I think that being a ref improves me as a player because I know more of the rules of the game technically. It's hard because you have an age where you can't really ref all ages because you're kind of the same age as other people. So you have to ref younger than you, and it's tough because sometimes people might not take you seriously. The hardest part about being a ref is trying to make all the right calls and making sure that you don't give a team an advantage when you shouldn't.
Making calls is not the only responsibility of being a ref.
You have to check the field, make sure there's nothing wrong with the field, check the nets, check the players, make sure everyone's being safe, and then call the game.
Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Grace Gillis.
Thanks, girls. For more stories like that, be sure to watch Mustang Magazine this Thursday on NPA-TV. Attention seniors, the senior bio is now available on NorwoodYearbookLounge.com. Just go to the website, click on the Senior Bio tab, and follow the instructions. Seniors are reminded to keep the bio under 250 characters, and that submission closes on December 23rd. Now let's send it over to Stephen Tribuna with your sports update.
Good morning, Mustangs. Yesterday, the boys' hockey team lost to Hingham, the reigning state champions, while the girls' hockey team lost to North Quincy 3-2 with goals from Erin Kelly and Casey Mack. The boys' basketball team has their home opener against Brooklyn at 6:30, while the girls have Brooklyn away at 6:30 also. Well, that's all I have for today. Now back to the desk.
Well, that's all we have for today, Mustangs. Be sure to check us out on mustang.media or hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
Have a great day, Mustangs.
I knew that I would not. So good, so good. I got you. Oh, I feel nice. A sugar and spice. I feel nice. A sugar and spice.